heroes. At the age of 16 and 17, they went off to Niger, one of the hottest countries on the African continent, to compete in the Under-17 Youth Championship, CAF's Young Tournament, knowing that if they get into the top 4, they go to the World Cup of Under-17s, the FIFA World Cup in Chile later in the year. And, well, I don't know, maybe some of us would have thought when they left, there's so many West Africans, big guys, this team is not going to come back with anything. They came back with a silver medal. They're going to the World Cup. Amajimbos are here with their captain, Nelson Maluleka, as well as Khanyiso, Mayo, the striker, the man who was banging the goals in not only there, but in the qualifying campaign. Let's start with the skipper. Nelson, captain, my captain. We had a silver medal, Baba. How does it feel?
Sijabule kakhulu. Asibelieve.
Namanje?
Asibelieve.
Why?
Into la kancane yenzekela ekhaya. Manje sibaprove wrong ukuthi no, sikhona thina.
Uprove ubani wrong? Who was saying, we don't trust you?
South Africa.
You think so? Mansuka la airport, you think the country was not really believing?
Abaningi bayitshela no, siyalapha so at number. Kodwa sibakhombisile ukuthi sibobani thina.
But I don't know about that. I mean, let me get to Khanyiso here next to you, because Khanyiso, the game against Egypt in the qualifying, that last game, you had to go to Cairo. You were 2-1 up after the first leg, Lana. Already there was a sign there. What happened in Cairo? You scored, you got a brace there, and then you qualified for this tournament.
First of all, the coach told us that it's our last game to qualify for the AYC, and we have to go all out and qualify for the AYC. That's what we've done in Egypt.
And then Ushai brace in front of thousands of people in Egypt, atmosphere, tough. You'd already traveled 7,000 kilometers of qualifying games, and then that brace.
First of all, bengithukile the time bengene grounding ngoba bengibona ama fans and bengilayitala ama torch green akhona.
Oh, bakushaya ngale the late Senzo.
Manje ngajela ukuthi hayi le game yami sithatha ama fans senza wethu, so bengathi sidlala ekhaya.
You qualify, you beat Egypt, you go through 4-3 on aggregate there in that game, and then you get to Niger. We're still looking at that Egyptian game there and some of the magic moments that you put together there. Captain, when you're playing in these encounters, when you're playing the nations like Egypt, Antugi.
Ukuthuka besithukiwe kodwa sesitshela isimamajita ukuthi ithubele nje livela kanye bekumele silisebenzisele ithuba esilitholile ukuthi qualify for the World Cup.
That, and I heard that this team, its motto was Road to Rio. Everywhere, change rooms, everyone's talking. Road to Chile, Road to Chile, Road to Chile. Why? Why is it so important to get to Chile?
Nasasijabule kakhulu ukuthi manje sisebenze kakhulu. Nesilogeni sethu asisho sathi Road to Niger. Say achieve leo achieve ukuthi manje Road to Niger, saqhubeka sathi Road to Chile. Safika senza kahle nase Niger.
You get, after this game, to Niger. I've been to Niger. What was your experience, Khanyiso, when you got off the plane? What's the first thing that you realized when you got to Niger?
We first realized that it was hot. We couldn't play under those conditions. But it was 49 degrees when we got there. But we told ourselves that we're going to carry on and soldier on. We have to play this tournament.
I mean, your gym and your trainer every day. I mean, a little bit of heat is not a problem, guys.
Nazama.
How did you cope with the heat then?
No, first days qeda kwehle plane ebakshisa kakhulu sasikhala sinamajita sethi angisikhona esikwazi ukukhopha la. Kodwa ngokuthi sibekezele ngamajita sakhopha. And futhi into yasisiza ukuthi safika yaqala lapha sa prepare kahle before the tournament.
Then you play. Yes. Your opening game, draw. Second game, draw. You need a victory against Cameroon. Khanyiso, at that stage already, I'm already thinking,
we told ourselves that it's not over until the last whistle goes off, because coach usitshela ukuthi thina mele siye all out, mele sithole 3 points kuze siqualify, and sasitshela ukuthi thina sifuna ukuqualify and sifuna eChile, but sakhona ukuwina 3-1 against the Cameroon last game.
Niwiniswe yini?
besinayo spirit ukuthi singayithatha le game si-win and then sikwazi qualify.
Coach Ntseki gave you that confidence, that ability to... Pela, these are not small nations that you're beating. I mean, you're up against Mali, you're up against Cameroon, you're beating nations. Are the boys bigger? Are they stronger? How do you manage?
Bona Africa ngomzimba bakhulu kodwa thina ngendlela esiyengayo siyokuyithemba nokuyitshela ukuthi no ibhola siyalazi into esenzile besibagijimisa ngoba siyazi physical bazosihlula into besenza besibagijimisa kuphela.
And then you beat Nigeria. Khanyiso Mayo is here because hey, Maslanga in Nigeria, the whole of South Africa and Africa goes obvious. Nigeria win la semi-final against Nigeria.
First, coach was telling ukuthi this is our last chance of playing a semi-final because for the AYC. But we told ourselves that we want to play the final so we can bring the cup home. But unfortunately, we didn't bring the cup home, but we brought a silver medal home. And coach was telling ukuthi let's be strong. Labantu sihlala nabo current world champs. So, but thina sibabonisile ukuthi bancane kunathi and then sabadla kanjalo.
Ukorile baba.
Yeah.
What's that? I think you scored 5 goals in qualifying, 2 goals in the tournament. Goal scoring machine. People are talking about you as the next Benny McCarthy. Number 17 for go on number 17. For what reason?
Because Baba Megako number 17, so I followed him because number 17.
Also, I see it's number 17. I got Penny. I got Patrick Mayo.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, is that where the skill comes from?
Yes, it's in the family's blood.
Oh, okay. But you have done a little bit more already than any time.
Yeah, but
we are World Cup. I mean, your dad was a good player. We know him, we love him, but he didn't go to the World Cup. Did you remind him?
Yes, I did that I am going to the World Cup, and it's the first World Cup ever in my life. So it's going to be an honor and a privilege to play a first World Cup at the age of 16.
So tell time ukuthi ufuna ukumtshela nike lapha.
Afuna umtshela ukuthi ngiyamkhumbula and ngiyaki World Cup, so thank you for the support yakhe.
There you go, Patrick Mayo. You have been told your son is going to the World Cup. I know you knew it, but I wanted to say it here on Sport at 10. And then in terms of then when you're getting your medals, the presentation, you meet Mali again in the final. That's something I didn't understand. Nithrowe nemali ku first group stage. Nihlangana nemali ku final versus Lewa 2-0 kanjani?
Isihlulile imali.
Mara sithrowe nabo like 10 days earlier.
No, besibambe kahle first half. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi kusileki concentration after second half. Ngegole balishayile lokuqala. So sehlisa confidence ilaba buye khona bashaya lesithu.
Then you go here and sebanika ama medals. Are you happy? Are you sad? What goes through your mind here? Are you happy that it's a silver medal or are you sad that it's not gold?
No, besingajabulanga ngoba into besisifuna sasifuna ukwin tournament. Silethi cup ekhaya kodwa lo kwenzakalanga exceptile ukuthi sithole silver. Ngiyacabanga i-great achievement eSouth Africa leti esenzile.
What happens when you get back to South Africa? You get off the plane, you're back now. What was the welcome like?
It was a big welcome because everybody and some schools were at the airport, families were at the airport, the president of the federation was at the airport, so it was a huge surprise for us.
But in Manfig?
But they congratulated us for bringing the silver medal home and for qualifying for the World Cup.
So now that you've qualified, skipper, usithembisani ke manje? October, siya eChile. What's the promise?
Into engizoyisho ukuthi ngiyaphinda ngiyasho futhi asiyika World Cup so 80 number. Into esiyela World Cup so 30 World Cup. Na kanjani? Ngiyileke lapho.
Niyayithatha?
Siyayithatha.
Guys, niyazizwa ukuthi ngithini?
Siyayithatha World Cup.
Nithembeni ngakangaka?
Ukuthi ibhola siyakwazi ulibeka phansi and then sikwazi ulidlala like amanye ama countries awakwazi ulibeka phansi bafuna ukushaya phambili kuphela.
You know, this is the same tournament where Messi's discovered, Ronaldo showed his face for the first time. You are going to be with those youngsters who are one day going to be playing at Real Madrid, Barcelona. This is your chance to show them. Will you show them?
Yes, sizobabonisa ukuthi the South African players, they have the talent, and we have have what it takes to win the World Cup.
Bochamp. Medal. I'm feeling like walking today because of the tennis. So let's just as Pagameni and show everybody the nice tracksuits and how you guys are looking amazing. And I also wanted to come. I also want to touch the medals and maybe Ngenzi selfie. And I've got big cameras here in the studio, so I can actually do some nice selfies. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah? Look at this. And look at my height. Under 17. So, man short, under 17. Guys, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And thank you to the Super Sport United Academy for letting you guys come out at night. I know they're doing great work with all of you, with both of you. Good luck.
Thank you.